Today we are going to show you the great city of Flower Mound. This place has so much to offer, and we started our day off in morning edition. I believe every great community better have a great breakfast place, and Parker Square definitely has an incredible breakfast place. So we're going to start here, and then we're going to walk around out there and show you some places about Parker Square. So where are we going to hit?
We're going to hit, okay, there's a couple of places over here. We're going to go, one of my favorite bakeries, the Hive Bakery. If you haven't been, you need to go. And we've got a hidden gem at the end of this video you don't want to miss, so stay tuned.
All right, we'll run back up north here. Flower Mound's got a lot to offer. Trails, and more trails. Friendly people. It's what you expect when you move to a community like this. Great place to, be an investor. You know your house is gonna be taken care of. Or just raising a family. Amazing place to raise a family. And we'll show you all the price points Flower Mound has to offer in our next videos. But let's stop at this duck right here. Hey, buddy. All right. Got about 7 miles of running today in Flower Mound. And man, you could easily hit 50 miles of trails in this great community. Some are kind of secluded out in the woods. Some of their trail systems are, which is nice during the summer. They're surrounded by trees and all that stuff. But this little Riverwalk is kind of special because it's kind of lively. And like I said, there's some condos over here. We will definitely be out to show you those condos. Talk about great place to live because you're right here. And you got shopping everywhere. I don't know if you might not have to have a car if you lived right there. But here we're coming up on, there we go. We are here in morning edition, and I 100% believe every great community that you want to live here in Texas has a wonderful breakfast place like this place here. We're going to show you some pictures of our food. I'm gluten-free. You are
plant-based,
yeah,
vegetarian.
And they're accommodating all of our needs. Carolyn, who's sitting across here from us, she thinks we're high maintenance. She orders everything as is. She doesn't complain. So the waiters and waitresses love her a little bit better than us. But we are excited to show you the great community of Flower Mound, and our food is already here. We'll be back. We're going to show you around some great areas in Flower Mound today.
Yes.
And we're going to get back to you and let you know what we thought of this place morning edition. We're in Parker Square. It's a relatively new community. They built Parker Square because Flower Mound was kind of lacking a central location for everybody to go to. Yes. And they've got all types of stuff here. And just right behind us is the Riverwalk, the replica Riverwalk here in Flower Mound, Texas. We didn't take a wrong turn in San Antonio, but they call it the Riverwalk, and we'll check that out as well. We just had breakfast in this amazing place right here, morning edition. Parker Square has got something to offer anybody. Really a cool area. And right here we've got Hive Bakery, another really cool place that we've went and checked out. We got us a barber shop. We got all types of stuff here. Where in Texas do you want to live? I get calls from people like you every single day wanting to know which city, which community, which neighborhood should I move to. If this is your first time on my channel, please hit the subscribe button below. I want to help you. I don't care if you're moving in 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. I want to make your move to Texas be as perfect as possible. This is the great city of Flower Mound, and they built a replica of the Riverwalk. And so here we are on this part of the Riverwalk. We're going to show you some price points in Flower Mound today, show you what Flower Mound has to offer for you and your family. I'm a long distance runner. I probably ran 80% of the streets here in Flower Mound, and the community is superb. Everybody's friendly. People say hello to you. The community has grown. It's not brand new, so it's not a bunch of people just moved here all at once. People have lived here for a while, and you're gonna be able to tell from some of the areas that we show you, the different price points, how the subdivision's matured. This particular area is brand new. We're also gonna show you a little bit of that so you can understand what the Riverwalk has to offer you. All right, we are here in Flower Mound, Texas. This is price point number 1 for the day, and incredible little community. Look at the trees, the tree lines there. Another great area where the driveways are actually out back. This is a cool little home here. The house I'm gonna show you is right over here, but just massive, huge trees. In fact, the house I'm gonna show you that I'm pretty fired up about, I'm gonna talk to my daughter and her husband, my son-in-law, and say, y'all need to come look at this house. This thing is really cool. But the tree out front is worth it just to buy the house. But in every house on this block has a tree like this. It's pretty cool. But as you can see, the driveways are out back, so everybody takes better care of their front yards. You got bigger front yards. I moved here from Houston, Texas, and I never heard of an alley. I thought they were kind of ridiculous. In fact, I went and looked for my very first house, and I told my real estate agent, I do not want one of them alleys. They're weird. I ended up buying a house with an alley because it does so much to the house. It does incredible things to it. The backyard was way bigger than anything we looked at with front yard driveways. And it seemed like everybody was out talking and everybody knew their neighbors. But this house here, $369,000, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square feet. Great purchase for that first-time home buyer or an investment property. Like, I'm gonna go look at this. I'm gonna think about this one because this one's a keeper right here. But as you can tell, big tree here. This house that we're walking past here, well-maintained, well-manicured lawn here, and another massive tree across the street. They have just incredible trees. So just a really cool, quiet community. And then up further, we have a park. And I'm seeing some people out there with their dogs. We'll walk over there and check it out. But this is the other house I was talking about. I mean, look how they take good care of their yard. And this is Flower Mound. This is the heart of Flower Mound. This is where Flower Mound started. And this is where it got its boom from, is houses like this, communities like this, where people know each other. They have barbecues, they talk. And because it is a community here. At one point, Flower Mound was that city where everybody was moving to, but it calmed down, and now everybody's from here. Everybody's lived here for many, many years, as you can tell by the trees, the houses, the way people take care of the yard. And I'm gonna turn around here because I want you to see, again, another massive tree. And then if you look a little further, you see the lady walking her dog in that park over there. So, price point number 1, incredible, absolutely phenomenal. I would live here in a heartbeat. In fact, my first home was not near as nice as this. And I'm gonna actually take you to my first home over in Louisville one of these days. But love these communities, love these houses like this. I mean, if you're a first-time home buyer, this is it. I mean, these are the types of things you want. And I would love to teach you things like, hey, make that be your first home, but also make that be your first investment home. And I'm gonna teach you how to do that. Listen, if this is your first time watching my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. I'm gonna hit every community in Texas and show you what it's all about. I'm a long distance runner. I run all these places. I'm your running realtor, and I love it. I have a blast doing it. And so again, here's the house that was really maintained real well. This would be the neighbor of this house right here. But hit that subscribe button. I don't care if you're moving next week, 9 months from now, it doesn't matter to me. I want to help you. I want to help make this a smooth transition. I know these areas, I know these streets, I run these streets, and I just want to help you make a right decision. I don't know what you want, I don't know what you're looking for. You know, you might not want all the facts. There's 75,000 people in Flower Mound. You know, do you care about that? I don't know. But I do know you care about the school districts. They're incredible. The hospital, phenomenal, top notch. I want to tell you, you just want to go to the hospital and just check out the customer service from the people at the ER. And then just walk around the hospital. I'm not kidding you. They have been trained beautifully. I had to go there for a freak deal, and I was amazed. And then I went back again for somebody else, and again, just the level of customer service with those hospitals. And it's right by the Riverwalk, which we showed you some pictures there. So, where in Texas do you want to live? I get asked that question all day by people just like you. And my goal is to go to all these communities, all these neighborhoods, all these cities and show you exactly what each one of them holds and which each one of them has, so you can make a decision for you and your family. If this is your first time on my channel, hit the subscribe button below. I'd like to stay in touch with you. I like to show you what all these cities have to offer you. I don't care if you're moving in 9 days or 9 weeks, 9 months. I want to help your transition move be as smooth as possible. This is what they consider the Riverwalk here in Flower Mound. Now we are on the outside of Lake Shore Terrace, price point number 2. Hey, listen, if this is your first time on my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications button. I want to stay in touch with you. I want to be your Texas real estate tour guide. I'm gonna run all these communities. I'm gonna meet everybody. I'm gonna talk to people like here at Lake Shore Terrace and ask them about all the incentives they're giving, the incredible interest rates they're giving to this place, right? You want to call me for that reason alone. Give me a buzz, I'll tell you about it. I don't care if you're not even buying one of these things. I wanna let you know what these guys are offering. But again, this is the outside of this townhome community. Very quiet. Actually, they're building right now, so you might hear some noises up there. But out in front of me, tons of ducks. And I've actually already shown you some pictures of that, but tons of ducks. And I actually ran right out there on the Riverwalk. And that Riverwalk actually attaches to almost everything inside of Flower Mound. You can get to Bridalwood on their trail system. You can actually almost get from here, you can get from here all the way to Bridalwood. It's amazing, the trail system they have here in Flower Mound. They've done a top-notch job of it. We are at price point number 2 in Lake Shore Terrace here in Flower Mound, Texas. And I want to show you this incredible little place here. It is 5 bedroom, 4 bath. And we're headed upstairs right now. Nice open concept for sure. If you like open concepts, you're gonna love this. This will be nice and relaxing for sure. It's 3-story, it's pretty cool. I feel like I'm in, if you've ever been to parts of Orlando, Florida, they have tons of 3-story homes, actually in Tampa too. Actually all of Florida has that. But a cool view here. So you'd be sitting right here. There's no furniture in here right now for me to sit down and enjoy. Got a cool little fireplace right there. So this is price point number 2, $530,000 in this townhome, right what they call the Riverwalk. I made the mistake. I thought they were trying to replicate the San Antonio Riverwalk. They didn't. It's just a cool Riverwalk. It does have some similarities to it, so I think they tried a little bit. Let's head down here. This is one of the bathrooms here. Another bedroom. We started off in the bedroom downstairs on the first floor. So now we're on the second floor, and this is bedroom number 2. So we've seen 2 of the bedrooms, so we must have 3 up here. This is bedroom number 3 right here, overlooking parts of the Riverwalk. Bedroom numero 4. There we go. Bathroom. Lights. Good side. Beautiful view here. Yeah. Hey, this is a good sized closet. Nice. When you can walk around it. Not bad. This 5 bedroom, 4 bath townhome, price point number 2, $530,000. This is Flower Mound, and this is actually, if I can get it in the screen here, the Flower Mound. So this is what this great community was named after, the Flower Mound. As you can see, we got Peggy way back there. I think you can see her if she can raise her hand. There she is right there. But this great city was named after this actual mound that has tons and tons of flowers on it. And I'll try to walk back there and see if we can catch up with her here in a second. But real cool place. Hey, listen, this community has everything to offer. I'm a long distance runner. I love the trail systems here. And the reason I tell you that is because the community is a strong community. People are friendly, they're nice, they wave at you, they say hello. And I've probably ran 80% of the streets here in Flower Mound. And the trail system here is ridiculously good. But there's Peggy. She just went up and checked out the Flower Mound. Tell us a little bit about the Flower Mound, Peggy.
What's the Flower Mound? The Flower Mound, which is the namesake of the town, is a 12.5-acre virgin prairie. By that I mean it's never been plowed. It rises 60 feet above the surrounding area, and it's home to the most endangered ecosystem in the country. Settlers in the 1800s named it for the profusion of wildflowers that grow among its abundant native grasses. These provide a rare native habitat for birds, butterflies, insects, and small mammals, and they are perfectly adapted for our climate with its cycles of hot and cold, drought and flood. The root systems are very dense and deep, and they act to absorb water, releasing it slowly. On January the 11th, 1984, the Texas State Historical Commission approved the Flower Mound as a State of Texas Historic Site. You definitely want to come check it out.
So if you want to make Flower Mound your home, do me a favor, click the subscribe button. We would like to stay in touch with you. We don't care if you're moving in 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months. We want to help your move to Texas be as smooth as possible.
Yes.
Here we are at price point number 3. Very cool subdivision. This house right here is for sale at $814,000. Here we are in Flower Mound, Texas, and they were about to finish up our video, but we asked them, hold on, because one of the houses that we filmed, price point number 3, had a drastic price reduction. It's still 4 bedrooms, 4 bath, about 3,400 square feet. It is now $780,000. This is it right here behind me. Again, 4 bedrooms, 4 bath, about 3,400 square feet. And you ready for this? $10,000 allowance, $10,000 move-in. You can do whatever you want to with that $10,000. So we asked the editing team, can you hold off? We want to come back out and film this beautiful subdivision, gorgeous subdivision, and talk about this house that had a pretty good reduction in price. And this is their neighbor here. Gorgeous homes, as you can see, and just incredible area here. And you're going to find houses like this that all of a sudden are going to drop in price really quick because the first real estate agent didn't know what they were doing probably, and way overpriced it. So keep looking. You know, that's why you need to subscribe to my channel. That's why you need to hit that notification button, because I'll let you know when things like that. I'll go live and tell you, okay, and let you know when there's been price drops and if there's more houses on the market than usual. So stay in touch with us. If this is your first time on our channel, I want to be your Texas real estate tour guide and help you with everything that has to do with your move. Smile. All right, Peggy, you got, oh, sorry.
Sorry, no, you go ahead.
You go ahead. Peggy's got some great information she wants to share with us. She just told me it got me fired up, man.
I do, yes. Okay, so the wonderful thing about Flower Mound is its architecture and it's historical. So they have a Flower Mound clock tower. It's a prominent landmark and it's a must-visit attraction. And you know what? Paul lives here. He didn't even know about it. It's a hidden gem.
That's right.
The stunning architecture. It's got rich history and it offers a unique experience for both locals and tourists. As you approach it, you'll be captivated by its grandeur and intricate design. It's absolutely beautiful. The elegant clock adds a touch of timeless beauty, and the clock tower serves as a gathering point for the community, hosting various events and celebrations throughout the year.
We have had a great day here in Flower Mound, touring this amazing city, amazing community, amazing neighborhood. It's relatively small. I believe there's like 75,000 people that live here, so not too big at all. But the community itself, very friendly. Everybody we've ran into has been fun. And
super fun.
Yeah,
Very
the
fun.
restaurant we just ate at, Morning Edition, they were rolling out the stops, showing us and everything, taking care of us. And then we got to go check out Parker Square, and you got to go check out some cool restaurants.
Yes.
And they've got all your, we have found they have my gluten-free, and they have her
My plant-based and vegetarian.
plant-based and vegetarian, so they can take care of us there. We got espresso shops. We got it all here in Flower Mound, Texas. And I just believe every great community should have a great breakfast place, and we found it this morning for sure. Hey, listen, if this is the first time that you are chiming into our channel, hit the subscribe button. Stay connected with us. We want to show you, where do you want to live in Texas? And we're going to hit every great city we can possibly think of, every great community. We've been there, we've lived there, I've either ran the trail systems there, she's walked or hiked the trail systems there. We got to actually go see the Flower Mound.
Or kayaks. Don't forget about the kayaks, Paul, and the canoes.
We got kayaks, canoes, we got Grapevine Lake. Grapevine has one of the coolest trail running, bike hiking trails in all of the Metroplex. I think it's rated way at the top. And you got some cool facts you want to share with us.
Absolutely. About Flower Mound.
Yeah.
There are so many things to do and see here in Flower Mound. It's really experiencing a real estate renaissance in Flower Mound right now because it's that small community feel, but with lots of land and water and trees and nature. They really embrace nature here in Flower Mound. So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the quality of their life. Some parks. They have 680 acres of parks and trails just in Flower Mound.
That's cool.
How crazy is that? That's a lot. It's a lot of running, Paul.
Yeah, and a lot of ducks.
And a lot of ducks. And animals and native plants. And actually the Flower Mound itself was the most endangered ecosystem, and they actually have the plants and flowers that attract the native animals, bees, butterflies, birds, and small mammals.
Yeah.
So they're really aware of their environment. And it's a really cool feel. If you are an empty nester, if you are a family with kids, if you're single, absolutely, it has something here for everyone in Flower Mound. And we're gonna hit some points today and share a hidden gem with you at the end of this video. So don't go away.
That's right. And we don't know what's important to you. So again, hit that subscribe link, stay in touch with us, comment us, say, hey, do they have this? Do they have that? Me, myself, I'm looking for something, you're looking for something a little different. And we don't care if you're moving in 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. We just want to help you. We want to make your transition to this great state of Texas as smooth as possible and really make sure you pick the community that's great for you and your family. Because what I want might be a little different what you want. I just know her and I are very different, and I think she's kind of classy. I'm kind of more sassy, and she's more up end. I'm a little bit more lower end, maybe. I don't know, but
it's a good combo.
That's a good combo. So we're trying to figure out what it is you want. So again, comment below, or just comment, I should say, because YouTube moves everything around on us. But comment, let us know, subscribe, and we will do our best to stay in touch with you as well.
Also, sorry, Paul, hit that bell notification because that will notify you the second we post new commentary or content, and you want to stay on the up and up. We will definitely find something for you. Like Paul said, we don't care if it's 8 days, 8 months, 8 weeks. Let us know. We want to make your transition to Texas as smooth as possible.
Amen. Wherever you want to live in the state of Texas, there are so many great communities just like Flower Mound. Please hit the subscribe button. That way I can keep you up to date on all of the communities in this area. I'm a little partial. I love Texas. I grew up here. I grew up in Houston, Texas, outside of Houston, Spring. And this is home. I was actually not born here in Texas, but this is home, and I love it here. I love the community. I love the fact that I know my neighbors. In every house I've bought in the state of Texas, I know my neighbors. I talk to my neighbors. We help each other. My neighbors that I have right now, they cook stuff. They grow stuff in their garden, and they just leave it on my front porch. They just leave it on my front porch. How cool is that? And I love this state. I want to help you in your move to this wonderful state. I'm a long distance runner. If that's what you're into, if you're into fitness, I can show you all the great areas around here when it comes to fitness. The state of Texas has done a great job staying up with all the fitness trends like cryo and saunas and all the specialties, all that great stuff. We have some of the most amazing chiropractors in the state of Texas. And I've got an amazing one I'd love to share with you. He is phenomenal. I love to run. He knows I love to run, and his goal is to make sure that I keep running. And just a great guy. But the state of Texas has a lot to offer, and I want to be your tour guide. I want to help you. I want you to be able to call this home like I've called it home. I raised my kids here, and I just love it. And like I said earlier in my earlier videos, 80% of the houses, or 80% of the roads in Flower Mound, I personally have jogged or ran on. And that's true of Highland Village, Louisville, all the areas around here, Argyle, Grapevine, Frisco, the Colony. I have ran on all of those roads. So let me help you. Let me be your tour guide.